David? I'm gonna be honest with you. Andrew Mason is not a kind man. Some would even call him greedy. You don't have to like him. I know I don't. But that doesn't make him a criminal. The district attorney has painted a picture of Andrew Mason as a tyrant. Someone who would stop at nothing to get what he wanted. Someone who would go so far as to murder his competition. You know, I have a lot of respect for the DA, but not today. During this trial, he has tried to manipulate you, to use the anger that we all feel towards corporate bigwigs who think they can get away with anything. But all he's offered you is innuendo and conjecture. Where is the evidence? Where is the proof? There is none. We had an expert witness refute the crime lab's DNA analysis showing that it was flawed, that my client's DNA was in no way connected to the crime or the crime scene. You have a solemn duty. A duty to ensure that an innocent man does not go to jail. A duty to find Andrew Mason not guilty. Thank you. Thank you for all your help, Doctor.
Oh, anytime. I do love watching you in action. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kate. Can't thank you enough. The act about not liking me, I think the jury really bought it.
Who says it was an act?
The truth is, We're not so different, you and I. We both do what needs to be done.
Miss Wilson! Miss Wilson! Miss Wilson!
We were confident that justice would be served today, and that is exactly what happened. Thank you, that's all.
Okay, we got it. It's time to move on.
Kate Wilson. No, that'll be fine. We'll schedule the deposition for late next week. Thanks.
Shouldn't you be celebrating?
Maybe later. I've still got to sort out Congressman Johnson's plea arrangement.
I saw the news. Press loves you.
I couldn't have done it without your investigative help.
So? Why aren't you celebrating?
I don't know. When I worked at the public defender's office, it felt like I was giving innocent people a chance who never got one. Like I was doing some good. I miss that.
I think Andrew Mason would say you did a lot of good today. You know, there's no sin having clients who can actually afford to pay you what you're worth.
I guess.
Take the afternoon off. Go celebrate with some friends or family or somebody.
You know I won't.
Well, you can't say I didn't try. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to call.
Thank you, Lance.
I've got Chuck Benner calling.
Put him through. Hey, Chuck. I got the discovery reports you sent over on Simmons. Kate Wilson.
Hi, Kate.
Who's this?
It's David. David Walker.
David.
It's been a long time, huh?
It's been years.
I didn't know who else to call. Have you heard?
Beth told me. I'm sorry to hear about Cheryl.
She also tell you that your father and everyone else thinks that I did it?
Yeah, but I haven't been there or talked to him in years. I don't know what you want me to do.
I need a lawyer, Kate. You're the best I know.
Don't you already have one?
You mean the public defender that they appointed me? I don't even think he knows what he's doing.
And you can't afford better.
With what money?
All our money was in a shared account. They froze everything. I'm scared, Kate. The whole town is convinced I'm guilty. They won't even give me a chance to prove that I'm innocent. Look, I know it's been a while, and this is probably the last thing that you need, but I wouldn't have called if it wasn't important.
And we always said that we'd be there for each other if we needed something, and
I know.
I know you're gonna do the right thing.
You always have. I really need you, Kate.
Hey, Lance?
It's Kate Wilson. I'm heading out of town for a few days to go visit an old friend who needs some help. I don't know, maybe I'm making a big mistake. I'm not sure. But you call me if you need anything, okay? Bye.
Hi, I just got this jailer's notice. Do you know where I might be able to find a release form?
Straight through these doors, hanging right into the hall.
Thank you.
Afternoon, what can I do for you?
Is the sheriff in?
Are you a reporter? Because we said there weren't any interviews.
I'm not a reporter.
Kate?
Hey, Dad. Surprise.
What are you doing here?
David called. Thought I'd come and see what I could do.
Why am I not surprised? You don't come and visit your family for what, a couple of years? The minute he calls, you come running?
He needs my help. Besides, I thought that maybe we could...
Thought what? Other people needed your help, Kate. You didn't come.
Dad,
And what about your mother? Is he more important than she was when she needed you?
do you want to fight again? I mean, do you not remember the reason I left in the first place?
He stabbed Cheryl 15 times with a butcher knife. His prints were all over the thing.
Fine. I just wanted you to know that I was here before you heard it from someone else.
Great. Great to have you back, Kate. Just great. I'll be back in an hour.
Always nice coming home.
Hey, it's Pete. You will never guess who just walked in here.
You came?
You asked me to come.
Yeah. I didn't really think you would.
Someplace.
It's more like a prison to me. I step off the grounds, get shipped back to an 8x8 cell.
Maybe you should tell me what happened.
My life's turned into a lurid tabloid. That's what's happened. Come on in.
She always loved to ride.
Oh, that's right. You knew her, didn't you?
A little bit. She was more my sister's age. But, of course, she went to Hillcrest.
Aren't you gonna ask me?
Ask you what?
If I stabbed the woman I love 15 times or not?
I'm not your attorney, David.
I would never hurt Cheryl, okay? I swear on my father's grave.
Okay.
Okay? The whole town thinks I murdered my wife, and the best you can say is okay?
What do you want me to say?
I want you to say that you believe me, that somebody in this world believes me. Why did you come here?
I care.
I found her in the bedroom. I came home and I found her just lying there. I tried to help her. It was too late. And I called 911.
They found you with the body.
I had her blood on me. I was checking her pulse. If I killed her, why would I come back? Why would I call the police?
Who do you think killed your wife?
I don't know. A robbery? I don't know. Some of her things were missing. Some of Cheryl's jewelry. Some cash in a sock drawer.
Stabbing someone 15 times seems more like a crime of passion. David? David?
It's so hard. Being in this house, it's so hard. I have nowhere else to go.
Come on. Let's take a walk.
I came home a little after midnight.
Working late?
No, Cheryl and I had been out earlier and we had a little disagreement and I just needed some time to myself.
You had a fight the night she was killed?
It was no big deal. It was just an argument. I came home and I found the back doors busted open and then I found her. Next thing I remember, the cops were here. This is as far as I can go. At least without giving your father an excuse to lock me up again.
What about your public defender?
Oh, he thinks I should take the deal.
Did the DA offer one?
Life in prison, no chance for parole. Yeah, that's when I called you.
I don't know what I can do, but I'll have a look at everything, see if anything pops up.
I've got all the discovery in the house.
I better get started.
It's good to see you again.
You too.
I know this is a lot to put on you. I'm really...
It's what I do. I'm used to it. Look, David, I just want to be clear. I shouldn't represent you. We have too much history.
I understand.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Is anyone there?
Miss Wilson? Mike Karnak, Santa Paula County District Attorney. Do you have a moment?
Little late, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry about that. I just figured you'd be up to your neck in case files.
Come on in.
Thank you. Hey, looks like I was right. Wow, you don't waste much time, do you, Miss Wilson? Dove right into this stuff, huh?
Just helping out a friend.
Boyfriend, know what you mean? Old boyfriend? Wow, if I was you, I'd be careful. Cheryl Walker fell for David, and well, you can see what happened to her.
You seem to know a lot about me.
Well, David Walker brutally murdered the daughter of one of the leading citizens of our town, and it's my job to make sure justice is being served. Things would have worked out a whole lot easier if Walker would have taken that plea bargain. We could have avoided all this nonsense.
I've never considered due process nonsense.
Now you listen to me. We've got an airtight case. Motive, opportunity, and his fingerprints all over that knife.
From what I've read, you've got a half-assed investigation, sloppy scientific analysis, and a case built mostly on conjecture.
You see? I knew it. I just knew you were going to come to this town and try to turn this trial into a circus. Well, let me tell you something. You may get your headlines in the big city, but you're not going to win this town over.
He's not even my client.
Good. Well, that's good. Because this town needs to move on. Put this behind us.
Why, Mike? You up for re-election soon?
Why don't you just go home, Miss Wilson? This doesn't concern you.
You know what my problem is, Mike? The more people tell me to leave something alone, the more I just want to dig in.
Funny. That sounds a lot like my 4-year-old daughter. I think you're going to make the right decision. David Walker's going to get exactly what he deserves. Now you have a good night's sleep and enjoy your reading.
Your Honor, the defense would like to request a motion for change of counsel.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
A change of counsel the Friday before the trial starts.
My name is Kate Wilson with Stern Buckingham in San Francisco. David Walker has retained me as lead counsel for his defense.
Is this correct, Mr. Walker?
Yes, definitely. She's the one I want.
Then let me be very clear, there'll be no extension on the trial date. Opening statements are on Monday.
Your Honor, I can't possibly be ready that quickly.
Then perhaps Mr. Walker would like to change his mind and retain his current counsel.
No. I want Kate Wilson, Your Honor.
Then the motion is granted. We'll see you all on Monday morning.
This is a last-minute stunt, pure and simple. A trick to delay a killer's day of judgment.
Mr. Dienza, do you believe the district attorney is trying the right man for your daughter's murder?
I do. Nothing can bring Cheryl back, but, well, if there is any justice in this world, the jury and panel today will recommend death for the man who killed her.
He used to treat me like family.
He's grieving.
He's a good man. But we spent so much time together. How could he even think that I would do this?
Victims' families often need someone to blame, someone to punish for the pain that they're feeling.
I was family.
Roy Dianza is also one of the largest contributors to the DA's political campaign. Got a visit from the DA last night. Made a few calls. It's important to know everything about your opposition, especially their motives.
Miss Wilson, are you prepared to defend David Walker this quickly?
It's easy to defend someone who's innocent. Cheryl Walker deserves justice, but I feel that the rush to find closure has led to misjudgment. We're confident that that's what the jury will decide once all the facts of the case are presented. That's all.
David, is that true? Are you innocent?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
all,
What
thank
the
you.
hell are you doing?
Oh, Mr. Dianza, please.
For God's sake, you used to sell Girl Scout cookies with Cheryl, and now, how can you defend this monster?
Roy, please, I swear to you, I would never hurt Cheryl.
Don't you ever mention her name, you son of a bitch! Hey! I hope you rot in hell! Relax!
Roy, you do something like that again, and I'm gonna have no choice but to take you in.
Come on, let's go home. They don't understand.
You okay?
Fine.
We still have a lot of stuff to go over.
See you back at the house.
Hey, look who's back! Weren't you even gonna call and say hello?
Oh.
Mistresses.
How's things at home?
Not so good. Eric's out of work. He worked for David, you know, and they fired his construction team after Cheryl's death. But I don't want to burden you. I know you're very busy. Not too busy to even visit, I guess.
Just after the fight Dad and I had,
Families fight, Kate. Doesn't mean they stop speaking to each other.
After Mom died, he just never forgave me for not coming back.
I know you got a lot on your plate, but I would love it if you could come to dinner tonight.
No, I really...
Emily would love to see your Aunt Kate again.
Are you sure that's such a good idea?
Does it look like I'm gonna take no for an answer? Come on. Okay.
Look, I know I'm just a private investigator, but how did you get yourself into this?
It just sort of happened.
Explain to me how defending a murder defendant in a trial starting in 3 days just happens.
He's an old friend.
You shouldn't be defending any kind of a friend. That's a clear conflict of interest. Kate, what's going on? This isn't like you.
Like, it's complicated. You know I wouldn't do it unless it was necessary.
All right. Look, I heard through the grapevine that the firm is thinking about making you a partner.
Does this grapevine have a name?
No, and don't tell anyone I told you.
Oh, God.
What? What is it?
Thought it was the local welcome wagon again. Apparently somebody's not too happy that I'm on this case.
Shouldn't you be calling the cops?
Dealt with worse.
And be careful. You're the best that firm has over there.
Yeah, I will. Did you marry Cheryl for her money?
No, I loved her.
But it looks like you've gotten used to the money.
I have always made my own money. I had my own construction company before I even met her.
But you weren't overseeing the building of malls, were you? It's a pretty big step up for a local contractor.
That's ridiculous because I worked for a living. I killed her for her money.
You killed her for her money. Is that what you just said?
No, I didn't. You're twisting everything that I said around.
This is exactly why you can't take the stand at your trial.
Look, I just said that I want a chance to defend myself.
That's my job. Your job is to sit there and look like every member of the jury's brother, son, or best friend.
What's the use? I mean, I have no alibi. People think I killed her for her money. My prints are on the knife.
Which was from your kitchen. Of course your prints are on the knife. And money is a strong motive, yes, but I see nothing in your financials to say that you were spending excessively or in danger of losing what you have.
Why are you here? Why are you helping me?
When I worked for the public defender's office, I would get a lot of clients with no money and a mountain of evidence against them. But every once in a while, I'd look into their eyes and see that they were innocent. Maybe I should have never left it. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the job with the big firm. I just miss feeling like I can make a difference.
So you're here because you want to feel like you make a difference?
Why? Why did you think I came back?
I missed you, Katie.
David, don't, please.
I loved Cheryl. Okay, I did. But I thought about you sometimes. I thought about what we might have had.
You and I, it's a long time ago. I can barely remember it. Romanticizing it isn't going to help.
I'm not romanticizing it. I'm telling you how I felt. Look, when you went away to college, I waited for you. I waited. I supported you. And then I finally realized you're not coming back. That hurt.
It wasn't because of you. I just knew my life wasn't here anymore. You know, after my mother died, I knew I had to leave. Even though it meant leaving my dad, even leaving you.
Why? I mean, what was so important that you had to just leave?
I know I could have handled things differently. But what happened between us, that's no one's fault, David. No matter what, we can't go back to the way things were, no matter how wonderful they might have been. Too much has happened.
I need a change of scenery. Better. Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead, fire away.
Was there anyone else that might have had a motive to kill Cheryl?
Not that I know of.
You sure?
I mean, she worked all the time. She was riding at the stables. There were people that were against them all, but nobody crazy.
What about men?
Are you asking me if she was having an affair? No. No, absolutely not, no.
You're that certain?
We had ups and downs just like any marriage, but we were faithful.
Okay, what about friends? Anyone she was particularly close to?
Yeah. Jenna Mayhew. I mean, they rode at the stables every day almost.
Did you know her?
I'll be honest, most of her Hillcrest friends weren't exactly thrilled that she married me.
Look, I'm gonna need to know more about Cheryl. Things a husband might not know.
I don't want to drag her name through the mud.
You can only do that if she was hiding something. Kate Wilson. Who is this?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing here?
I was wondering if you had a few minutes to talk.
About Cheryl?
Yeah.
I have nothing to say.
You don't think that I'm sorry about what happened?
If you were, you wouldn't be defending him.
All I want is the truth.
Fine. Your ex-boyfriend was a lousy husband. How's that for truth? I don't know why she just settled. She should have just left him.
Why didn't she?
Who knows? I mean, she had her chance.
What's that supposed to mean? Was she seeing someone? There was someone else?
Yeah. She never said who it was. But I think they used to meet here sometimes, after work.
You have no idea who?
She said she was gonna break it off. She said she couldn't risk ruining her father's relationship with David.
And no one knew about it?
Not even her dad.
Hey, Lance, it's Kate Wilson. I need you to look into a few things for me if you're available. As fast as you can. I'm on one hell of a ticking clock on this one.
What are you doing here, Kate?
Thought it'd be a nice day for a ride.
You know, digging up dirt on my sister isn't gonna help anyone. Least of all you. Am I absolutely clear?
Are you threatening me?
Leave her alone.
Hey, Dad. Come on, Dad, please. Can we just get through this one night? For Beth.
Fine.
Daddy says he helped criminals get away.
Is that what he says?
I think bad guys should go to jail.
I think they should too.
So why do you help them?
Well, the problem is sometimes the ones who we think are bad guys haven't done anything wrong. I just give them a chance to prove it.
So you only work for good bad guys?
She'll work for anybody, sweetie. As long as they're paying her enough. Isn't that right, Kate?
Eric, let's grab the steaks. We'll make it through this. Promise you.
Can I be excused and go inside?
Sure.
So, Kate, what's it feel like to defend a cold-blooded killer?
Honey, does the phrase innocent until proven guilty mean anything to you?
Not when we all know he did it.
I didn't invite Kate so that we could argue.
Tell me, Dad, did you even conduct an investigation?
What if you hadn't left? That could have been you.
Emily, stay here. Stay here.
Did you hear that?
It's all right, sweetie. Are you okay?
Damn it.
Eric, don't touch that.
Are you hurt?
Did you see anything?
No, it's too far away. How's Emily?
She's a little shaken up, but she's not hurt.
Bastards. Same truck that ran me off the road yesterday.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't think you'd care.
Katie, I'm your father. Of course I care. Did you see anyone?
No one's face, but
But what?
Kenneth came up to me at the equestrian center.
What? Cheryl's brother?
Do you know what kind of car he drives?
I don't know. Why? I mean, you don't think he did this, do you?
He threatened me once.
Kate, I don't want you near this house again. You hear me, Kate? You stay away from my family. Sorry, Frank.
Kate, maybe you should just let this thing go. It's just not worth the risk.
You know me better than that, Dad. I'm gonna go back to the motel.
All right. You be careful. I'll be right behind you.
Long night, Deputy?
Yeah. Sheriff asked me to keep an eye on you last night, ma'am.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're here to serve.
Well, you're gonna have to sign for all this.
I'm very aware how chain of custody works.
Look, we've already ran all the DNA tests. The reports are right there.
You only ran an STR? It's kind of old school.
Was it good enough to find the murderer's prints?
All right, well, thank you for all your help, and we'll see you on Monday.
Yes, you will. And you're wasting your time.
That guy's a piece of work. What does he think this is, your first trial?
Do you have time to run an AMP FLP analysis?
No, but for you, I'll make it happen.
Thank you. Cheryl was seeing someone. I need to know who it is.
Mystery lover, huh? Well, I'll start with these texts and emails.
I already went through all the paperwork, and I couldn't find anything. You might have to dig a little deeper.
Just the way I like to spend my weekends.
Thank you, both of you. This means a lot to me.
You're very welcome.
Kate Wilson.
Hey, I thought you were gonna come by this morning.
I've got a few stops to make first.
Where are you going?
Don't worry about it. I'll let you know if anything comes up.
So I just sit here and wait?
I know, it's frustrating, but it's better than being in a jail cell.
Small blessings, I guess, right?
All right, I'll see you later. Bye.
The Enza residence.
Kate Wilson for Roy.
Is he expecting you?
No, but tell him it's about his daughter's death.
Excuse me? Right this way. You'll be right here.
I don't suppose you've come to apologize.
I have nothing to apologize for. I understand your grief is devastating. But David Walker deserves a fair trial.
Which is exactly what he's getting. We don't need you for that.
We both know he's not getting anything close. Why do I get the feeling that you've been obstructing this investigation, Mr. De Anza?
I have done nothing of the kind.
How many people have you paid off to keep Cheryl's reputation intact? People like Jenna Mayhew.
You know nothing of my daughter's life.
But you do, don't you? More than you'd want to know, I'm sure. Did you know that Cheryl was having an affair?
Get out of my house.
How do you know this mystery man is the one who killed her?
Because they found David Walker standing over her body. He did this. He took my baby girl away from me.
You want vengeance. I understand that. But I'm not going to stand by and let you withhold evidence from this investigation or use your money and power to buy yourself a conviction or to run me off.
You know something? You should never have come back here.
But I did. And if I find out you've been withholding information, I will come after you and the district attorney with every weapon in my arsenal, and I will turn your life and Cheryl's past inside out. Now, I suggest that you have a conversation with District Attorney Karnak immediately. And if you have anything pertaining to this case or to your daughter, I better have it by tonight.
I have nothing to say to you.
I'd check with your attorney before you say that. You gonna threaten me again?
Father's been through a lot. I don't appreciate you putting him through more.
I know what you've been doing, Kenneth.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Instead of following me around, why don't you just let justice take its course?
It's exactly what I intend to do.
You know, I don't care who you or your family are, but David deserves a fair trial just as much as anyone else. You're not gonna scare me off.
You're not going to get any help from us. Am I clear?
If I find out that you or your father are hiding something, I'll see to it that you both go to prison for obstruction of justice. Am I absolutely clear?
Fine. You really want to help your boyfriend? Look at this.
What is it?
Cheryl was filing for a divorce. They signed a prenup when they got married. David wasn't going to get a penny. Let's see what that does for your case.
This is dated a month before she was killed.
Yeah. She didn't need to use it. Maybe she had second thoughts.
But this is motive. And why would your father keep this a secret?
I don't know. Okay, I assume that maybe he showed it to the DA, but it never came up. He doesn't even know that I know about it.
Doesn't make any sense.
I don't want to see you around here anymore.
This can't be right.
It's her signature. I have my investigator tracking down the attorney who drafted it.
She never said anything. She never even said she was unhappy.
It looks like there's a lot of things you didn't know about Cheryl. Jenna Mayhew told me she was having an affair.
What? Are you sure?
I'm sorry. It's the way it looks.
How could I have not known?
Look, I don't need to tell you that this doesn't help our case, but I have an obligation to present it to the DA.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Present it to him. I mean, she's the one who's in the process of wrecking our marriage, and I'm the one who's gonna have to pay for it.
And we'll present evidence to the jury that you didn't know.
Which they're never gonna believe.
Look, I need you to hold it together.
That's all I've been doing for the past 6 months!
Look, we'll get through this.
I've been all through her phone, email, and text records. I did find something interesting.
Interesting sounds like an improvement over the rest of my day.
There are a number of calls made to the questioning center.
Yeah, she rode there all the time.
10, 11 o'clock at night,
Well, now that is interesting.
a line was shared with the riding instructor's residence. Apparently, he lives on the property.
You think this could be our mystery man?
Could be.
And I'm gonna check it out. Let me know if you find anything else.
Uh-huh.
Adrienne? Adrienne, I want to talk to you about Cheryl. Dad, it's me. I'm at Standish Farms. I need you to come quick.
you are messing with me. I'm gonna get you. I know you're there. I'm gonna find you.
You should never have come out here on your own. Now, you tell me, is he worth your own personal safety?
I'm a big girl, Dad.
I mean, why are you even here?
Cheryl was cheating on David.
With the writing instructor?
Frank, I've searched this entire facility. He's gone.
Well, looks like it's going to be a long day. Listen to me. Be careful, all right?
I will.
I'll see you later. Where's your car? Over here?
Yeah. The instructor's name was Adrian Romero. 2 years ago, he was accused of assaulting a woman at an equestrian center down in Ojai. Apparently, he was having an affair with the woman, and when she tried to end it, he lost his temper. Sound familiar?
What happened?
Dropped the charges. The victim didn't want to go through with the trial, and there wasn't enough evidence to hold Adrian.
So your dad is looking for him?
My father said it looked like he skipped town. I'm sending this to him right now.
I'm so sorry. I should have never asked you to come here.
You needed help.
I know, but you could have gotten hurt. I was worried about you. What?
I can't remember the last time someone said that to me.
People care.
I live alone, and I spend more time with murderers and thieves than I do with friends or family.
Not true. You're just not around to see it. Why did you leave?
After my mom got sick, I dropped out of school and came back to take care of her.
And what happened?
She said it would be the biggest mistake of my life, that she'd never forgive me. I never meant it to be hard on anyone. My dad was so angry that I left. We had this huge fight, and that was it. doesn't mean I don't have my regrets.
Somebody's out there.
It could be him. David?
Where is he? Huh? Where are you? Why don't you come out? Show yourself like a real man. You leave her alone, you hear me?
David, your bracelet, stop. Stop, it's not worth it.
Yeah, he thinks he's above the law.
Well, he's wrong. Come on, let's go inside.
Interesting.
Can you tell me where they came from?
Look at this. The tread, size of the tire. These are custom tires. Very high end. I know a guy back down in the city who deals in aftermarket modifications. I want to make a cast of these and show him.
I have a strong hunch he's gonna turn up.
It's only going to take a couple of hours.
No, I need you to worry about our killer first.
And what if he's dangerous? What if you're wrong and that's the killer?
And we've got him either way. Don't worry, the city girl can take care of herself. Hello? Great, are you coming here? Okay, we'll be ready.
Good news.
That was Dr. Stevenson. He's finished with his tests.
There are several sets of prints on the handle of the knife. The clearest are a perfect match for David's.
Of course, my prints are on the knife. I cook. I use the knife all the time.
However, several of the prints have been compromised.
Compromised?
Smudged.
Somebody handled the knife after David's prints were transferred?
Exactly. I strongly suspect the person was wearing gloves. Of course, this is not disproving David's involvement.
But it goes to reasonable doubt.
Has your father had any success finding Adrian?
Not yet. Have you tracked down the lawyer that drafted the divorce papers?
His name is Dan Moore. I've left him 2 messages. But from the looks of things, she decided not to go through with it.
According to Jenna Mayhew, she was going to break it off with Adrian. Maybe she was going to give you another chance.
Sounds like a motive for Adrian. Jealous lover gets his revenge.
I could subpoena Jenna Mayhew, compel testimony that Cheryl was having an extramarital affair with Adrian. That, plus his record, should be enough.
I can call down to Ojai. Maybe his DNA's in their database.
And I'll try the lawyer again. And I'll look into those tires and get the information to your father. After I'm done with the lawyer, I promise. Case comes first.
Thank you, Lance.
I should get going. I've got a lot of work to do before tomorrow.
Oh, no. I don't feel safe with you being out there alone. Why don't you stay here with me?
What happened last night, it was a mistake.
Kate,
You're my client.
I'm more than that, and you know it.
Get plenty of rest. You're gonna need it for tomorrow. Hey, thanks for calling me back. No, I'm not sure exactly. A few weeks at least. Yeah, I don't know. Family situations come up. Okay, well, I'll let you know when I know more.
Why are you doing this to me? Do you know how hard it's been for me since what happened in Ohio? How hard it is to find a new job, a new home?
You assaulted that
Shut
woman.
up! That was a mistake! I never meant to hurt that woman. That's what I told the cops. That's why they dropped the charges.
They dropped the charges because they didn't have enough evidence to convict you, and I assure you that will not happen again.
What the hell are you talking about?
An innocent man is going to jail because of something you did.
Wait. You're talking about Cheryl. I had nothing to do with her murder.
We have phone records. Cheryl calling the equestrian center, your cottage. I know about the affair.
Wait. First of all, a lot of people have access to that line.
At 11 o'clock at night?
I wasn't having an affair.
How did it feel when she said she was going to break it off with you? That she was going to choose her husband over you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, when they're done with you, you're never going to leave.
I didn't do anything! Freeze, Romero!
Hands where we can see them.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. Come on, you. Come on, let's go.
Phone records indicate that Adrian Romero was having a relationship with the victim 5 months prior to her murder. We have sworn testimony by Jenna Mayhew saying that Cheryl had gone to a lawyer seeking a divorce, which we can prove with the actual petition.
I'd like to see that.
According to Ms. Mayhew, Cheryl decided not to go through with it because of the business relationship between her father and husband.
Did you confirm this with her divorce attorney?
We have not located him yet, but we are confident that his testimony will match Ms. Mayhew's. We can only assume that this decision enraged her lover, Mr. Romero.
What evidence do you have on Mr. Romero?
We have a detailed report of accusations made at his past place of employment, as well as an arrest report from last night where he was arrested for assaulting me. A clear insight into his aggressive and violent nature.
Thank you. And what would be the motive for him coming after you, Counselor?
Apparently, he wasn't too appreciative of me digging into his past or his relationship with the victim.
Did he confess to the murder?
No, Your Honor. But the intent was clear.
Do you have anything to add?
In light of what's happened, we have no reason to keep Mr. Walker detained pending further investigation.
Mr. Walker, I'm ordering a stay in this case. You are free to go for the time being, but please be advised that that is only until a proper investigation into Mr. Romero's involvement has been conducted. Court adjourned.
Did it. Take this man into custody.
On what charge?
Stalking, harassment, and making threats.
That's outrageous.
The tires match the treads we found at the scene.
What was I supposed to do? You thought he killed Cheryl and she was trying to get him off. Thought it was what you wanted.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you. Do you understand these rights?
Come on, Frank, what are you doing arresting Kenneth? Hasn't our family suffered enough?
Roy, your son has been stalking my daughter ever since she came to town. Tried to run her off the road, and he threw a brick through my window, nearly hit my granddaughter. This has got to stop. Enough.
Okay, I understand.
When I heard what happened, I was just sick to my stomach.
I'm fine.
So, are you heading back to San Francisco soon?
I'm not sure.
I like the way that sounds.
Wow. You really do know how to cook.
I have some talents. I thought you said we couldn't go back to the way things were.
Doesn't mean we can't try. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, you already saved my life. That's enough for one day. This will be ready in about 15 minutes.
I could make a salad.
Nope, get out of my kitchen.
Okay.
Go on.
You're one of those cooks. I get it. I'll keep myself busy.
You can do dessert.
We'll see. Hi, Lance.
Kate, I finally got a call from the divorce lawyer.
Oh, you didn't get my message? They arrested Romero and dropped the charges against David.
Kate, Cheryl was not the one having an affair.
What?
She wanted to divorce David because he was having an affair.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're sure? Maybe the lawyer just had it backwards.
I asked him to double-check his notes. He and Cheryl had several meetings about it. She wanted a divorce because her husband, in her own words, had been unfaithful during the course of their marriage.
All this time.
Kate?
I'm sorry, I have to go.
I've already called your father. He's on his way.
I'll talk to you later.
Jen, I can't talk right now. Jen, I can't. I'm gonna call you later, okay? Okay, I love you. Okay. Okay, I love you. Okay, bye. Hey. Is everything okay?
Jen?
Oh, that's not what you think.
You told me you didn't know Jenna. You told me that you guys didn't get along.
Food's gonna get cold. Come on.
It wasn't Cheryl having the affair, it was you. You let Jenna implicate Adrian. You knew about his past and you set him up.
Kate, it's over. Okay, just let it go.
Did she have any idea? Did she have any idea that you were cheating on her with her own best friend?
It's complicated.
Not at all. You needed Cheryl out of the way so you could be with Jenna, but you couldn't divorce her because you would get nothing in the prenup. So then that left you with one other option.
That's ridiculous.
You killed her.
Just calm down, okay? Because you're getting paranoid.
And then you call me, your ex-girlfriend, to come and defend you. All this time using me to set someone else up for the crime. The late-night phone calls from the equestrian center, that was Jenna calling you.
Do you hear yourself? I mean, do you hear what you're saying right now? It's crazy.
Get off me! Get off me! You killed her!
I'm sorry to be this way.
It's Kate.
Let her go! You have to the count of one. Move! Get up. On your feet.
Friend Lance told me what happened. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Jenna Mayhew.
I'll send someone down to pick her up. Come on.
How could I have been so wrong?
We're all wrong sometimes. Some of us more than others.
Dad.
I know I haven't exactly made you feel welcome here, but if you want, you could come stay with me for a while at the house. I'm sure Beth would love to have you around. What do you say?
I'd like that.
Let's go home.
Saudi Arabia is negotiating with China to sell part of its oil for yuan. Argentina announced that it will start paying for imports in Chinese yuan due to a shortage of dollars. Following suit, Brazil stated that it will also allow companies to trade in yuan. China has just done something truly significant, and most in the West didn't even notice it. It's not just about launching a new digital currency. China is changing the very principle of the global financial system. The digital yuan, also known as eCNY, is supported by an institutional infrastructure worth more than $1.2 trillion and is already used for transactions in 200 countries and regions. And most surprisingly, the system operates without using SWIFT. After all, SWIFT is the main international banking messaging system through which countries have conducted transactions for decades and which has been controlled by the US and its allies all this time. This could mark the beginning of the end of the dollar era. China is doing everything to make it easier for other countries to abandon the American currency. And this means that the days when the US could use sanctions as a weapon with impunity may be numbered. And Trump's policy only adds fuel to the fire. His foreign policy course only pushes countries closer to China. The world is changing rapidly. If you want to stay informed about all events, subscribe to the channel. Only interesting things lie ahead. According to the People's Bank of China, since the beginning of testing, transactions worth more than 1.8 trillion yuan have already been conducted using the digital yuan. That's approximately $250 billion. And it's not just a large number. It's an indicator that China is already using its currency in real-world trade, and it does so without the involvement of the dollar system. The digital yuan is increasingly integrating into the global economy, from trade chains and logistics to agreements between central banks. By 2024, China was already conducting 38% of its foreign trade bypassing SWIFT. That means more than a third of all trade bypassed the traditional Western system, and particularly striking is that Saudi Arabia, the world's largest oil exporter, has begun accepting digital yuan for oil deliveries to China. This is truly a significant event, as for decades, oil has always been sold only for dollars. This is, by the way, how the petrodollar system emerged. But now, before our eyes, it seems a new model is forming, the petro-yuan. The digital yuan is no longer in the experimental stage. It operates quickly, reliably, and almost imperceptibly changes the way international transactions are structured. Thanks to this system, China bypasses the traditional financial market established by the USA after World War II. For more than 70 years now, the dollar has been the foundation of global trade, and now China is offering its alternative, a currency it fully controls, built on new rules and high technology. But it's not just about speed. The digital yuan is part of a much broader strategy. It is based on a digital payment system that allows China to program the use of the currency. The state can decide who receives the money, where it can be spent, and even its expiration dates. Within the country, this technology is already being applied. It is used to distribute social assistance, issue fines, and restrict purchases of certain categories of goods. Now, this same programmable currency is entering international trade. Countries that start using eCNY are not just switching to another currency. They are agreeing to Chinese terms. Why? Because for many, it is the only available option. Countries under sanctions, such as Russia, Iran, Venezuela, have virtually no access to the dollar, while others are simply tired of high fees and delays in Western banks. The digital yuan offers a cheaper and faster alternative. But along with this comes a new form of dependency. It's an exchange of sorts, new. The yuan frees from American control, but replaces it with Chinese control. This is a centrally managed system, created not for neutrality, but for influence. Every transaction in the digital yuan is recorded in a system under the control of the Chinese government. China sees who buys what, where, and how often. This provides a wealth of access to crucial economic data on a global level. Currently, some countries are willing to tolerate this. But what will happen if one day China decides to use this data for its political or economic purposes? The world is gradually realizing the scale of what is happening. But in some regions, such as Southeast Asia, these changes are already in full swing. In Southeast Asia, a quiet but powerful transformation is underway. This region, known as ASEAN, includes 10 countries and has become China's largest trading partner, surpassing even the European Union. In 2023, the trade turnover between China and Asian countries reached a colossal $975 billion. And particularly important is that more than a third of this trade is now conducted not in dollars, but in other currencies, primarily in the digital yuan. In countries like Indonesia, small businesses are already using QR code wallets for transactions in digital yuan. In Malaysia, the central bank is directly connected to the Chinese financial system. This allows for real-time payments in yuan. Everything happens so smoothly that it becomes part of everyday life, and most people initially don't even notice these changes. But the truth is that China is now exporting not just electronics. It is exporting a new model of managing money and transactions. The spread of digital currency is not just about convenience. Every time a business in Asian countries conducts transactions through eCNY, China gains more information about the financial behavior of these countries. This is part of a larger process in which China is embedding its protocols and standards into the economic infrastructure of the region. Through mobile applications, digital IDs, QR wallets, all of this makes countries increasingly dependent on the Chinese financial system. China's influence through digital currency is no longer limited to just Southeast Asia. The country is expanding its infrastructure into Africa, Latin America, and Central Asia, forming a global network that bypasses Western financial systems. This means that China is gradually drawing these regions into its orbit while simultaneously giving them more control over their own economic future. And although everything China has achieved in such a short time is truly impressive, the truth is that it was the USA that did everything to make other countries want to get rid of the dollar. Let's see how this happened. In 2022, the USA and its allies excluded Russia from the SWIFT system in response to its actions in Ukraine. SWIFT is a global financial messaging system connecting thousands of banks and financial institutions worldwide. And it is through this system that dollars are moved between countries. For many, this decision seemed like a powerful blow to Russia, but what happened next was unexpected. Instead of weakening Russia, this move actually helped the rapid growth of China's alternative system, CIPS. This platform allows transactions to be conducted without the involvement of SWIFT, and soon its usage volume increased by 80%. Countries like Russia, Iran, and Venezuela, which found themselves under sanctions pressure, quickly began switching to CIPS to maintain their ability to trade. But that was not the end of it. More and more other countries also started noticing the advantages of using the Chinese yuan. By the year 2024, China had already signed currency swap agreements with more than 80 countries, including major economies like Brazil and Saudi Arabia. These agreements allow countries to trade in yuan instead of US dollars. This makes perfect sense. Countries want to move away from the instability associated with the dollar system. As a result, the digital yuan began to actively spread among those states that either want to avoid US sanctions or are simply seeking a more predictable financial alternative. What is particularly concerning about this trend is how paradoxical it is every time the US uses the dollar as a form of punishment, they inadvertently push other countries towards the Chinese financial system. The US itself has turned control over the global financial system into a weapon, but it is precisely this that has forced other countries to seek workarounds. These alternatives, primarily in the form of the digital yuan, now allow bypassing American sanctions and continuing trade. However, along with this, they also bring new risks. Thus, in trying to push other countries out of the dollar field, the US has inadvertently contributed to the creation of a strong competitor. China is acting extremely strategically. One of the key strategies is the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, which was launched back in 2013. Initially, it was conceived as a large-scale infrastructure project. Railways, highways, ports, and pipelines connecting China with Asia, Europe, Africa, and other countries. But now, this project is no longer limited to the construction of physical infrastructure. It is gradually transforming into a digital financial corridor through which China exports not only roads and bridges, but also its own financial and technological systems. In countries like Kenya, Laos, and Pakistan, contractors working on BRI projects are now being paid in digital yuan. These payments are made through electronic wallets linked to the People's Bank of China. What began as infrastructure has now become part of a digital payment system, and this gives China both visible and hidden economic influence. At least 13 countries participating in the BRI initiative are already testing the use of digital yuan to settle government debts. This is a significant shift in the global payment system, and now China finds itself at the center of decision-making regarding the debts and financial management of these countries. The shift from dollar settlements to yuan could accelerate sharply as China strengthens financial ties with BRI participants. China is already offering loans in yuan, and the more the digital yuan is adopted, the more transactions within the initiative will be conducted in this currency. For example, from 2020 to 2021, China issued loans in yuan to BRI participant countries amounting to approximately $1.3 billion. And with the increase in projects related to the digital yuan, this amount could grow by another $10 billion per year. The scale of the digital yuan spread is simply staggering. As early as 2004, the People's Bank of China issued over 1 trillion yuan in digital format, and it is expected that by 2028, this figure will grow to 10 trillion. If China succeeds in making the digital yuan the main currency for trade among the countries of the Belt and Road Initiative, the total volume of transactions denominated in yuan could very well exceed $1 trillion per year. This would be a colossal shift in the global financial system and a serious blow to the dominant US dollar. And where do the BRICS countries fit into this picture? Recently, BRICS took a new step forward. Testing of a new model for cross-border settlements has begun. In 2004, the BRICS countries, including new participants like Saudi Arabia and Egypt, decided to create a system based on the use of their own digital currencies, the so-called central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, instead of the US dollar. Yet, and notably, it is China leading this experiment with its digital yuan. The main idea of BRICS is to use the currencies of all participating countries. But such an approach also presents a serious challenge. If the system includes many currencies at once, how can their coordinated operation be ensured? The world will need a mechanism that allows these currencies to be easily exchanged with one another. Here, the idea of a currency translator comes into play, a platform capable of linking the digital ruble, rial, rupee, and other currencies into a single system. China cannot manage this process alone. For the system to work, other currencies must also be fully integrated. Creating such a technological platform is critically important if countries want to trade directly with each other without delays, conversion risks, and external pressure. As BRICS advances in this direction, the US dollar is gradually losing its monopoly. It certainly won't disappear overnight, but it is becoming clear that a new global financial order is taking shape. Now, the US must decide how quickly they can adapt to these changes before they fall behind. Hey, global financial system is changing, and it is doing so very rapidly as China builds a new economic empire based on digital technologies and currency. The main question arises, are we witnessing the fall of the dollar or the birth of something much more controlling? What do you think about this? Share your opinion in the comments and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the continuation of the financial revolution. See you in the next video.